Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about preaching the Word of God. First, let's turn to 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the Word of God, be prepared whether the time is favorable or not. Patiently correct, rebuke, and encourage your people with good teaching. The Bible is telling us that if you decide, like over here right now, if I really wanted to, which most of the time I do, I'm not going to lie to anybody, I search up the verses that I need to support the topic that I want to talk about, right? I'm not going to pretend like I'm the most well-read person in the Bible. I'm in the process of trying to memorize and really put the Bible and sink it into my brain as of right now, right? But when you go out into the world, right? This is why we have to be in our word, because when somebody asks us a question, it doesn't matter if you're street preaching, like we see a lot of the people on like preachers on YouTube do. It doesn't matter if somebody comes up to the street and just straight up asks you a question, right? Because maybe they see you with a cross and then they ask, "Hey, what is God? What is the Trinity? Why do you think that? Why is three people? How can three people be one God?" These are the types of questions that you might get asked, and you have to be ready for. Right? So the Bible is telling us that we have to be ready for anything. We have to be ready for somebody to come up to us, and we have to be able to patiently correct, what does it say? Correct, rebuke, and encourage people to come to God and to come to Jesus Christ. In James chapter 3, verse 1 to 2, "Dear brothers and sisters, not many of you should become teachers in the church, for we who teach will be judged more strictly. Indeed, we all make many mistakes, for if we could control our tongues, we would be perfect and could control ourselves in every other way." All the Bible is saying here is make sure you count your costs before becoming a priest or a pastor, because you will be judged more strictly when somebody comes up to you and they ask you a question that can be answered in the Word of God, that can be answered in the Bible, and you just don't know the answer. Now, also it says in here that we do make mistakes, and sometimes we do forget, right? But we also, I would say about 80 to 90% of the time, if somebody walks up to you and they ask a question, you probably should be able to answer. That's all I got for you today. God bless you.